And my other rosebud with that is how much I love the heels in
Mhm.
AEW. I think I texted you about this, that they're more sadistic, they're more evil, and they're what,
They're more of a traditional
traditional
old
heel.
school heel that makes you hate them. Where like we've talked about in WWE, they're a little wishy-washy.
They're very wishy-washy and they're very cartoony heels sometimes.
Mhm.
With how they're presented, but Swerve Strickland may be my favorite heel in all of wrestling right now. The dude is so sadistic, evil, and the way he cuts a promo and really ropes you into what he's saying and how he just captivates you with, how, not what he's saying, but how he's saying it.
Mhm.
You just, it would probably, he would be my one bag fumble that WWE made. And, there's been so many that we could say, but I think he's the number one.
But I feel like in this situation, and I'm not like super familiar with stuff that he
Obviously,
did
but
in WWE. Even in WWE, I'm not super familiar. But in his situation, I almost feel like he screams like AEW to me. He's
mhm.
one of those guys that feels like he never would have gotten to to this point in his wrestling career if he stayed in WWE. I feel like it's like with Moxley. Like I just don't see WWE being that place for him, at least not in this era. If he was like at this age 20 years ago, he would have thrived in the Attitude Era, but or even ECW. Like that could have
Yeah.
been his
Oh,
thing.
he would
But
have been
those are
unreal.
two guys that I feel like they were destined to go to the alternative,
Mhm.
especially one that lets them do basically whatever they want because they had a certain vision of what they wanted to be and they're kind of able to do that. And I feel like Swerve is a guy that probably wouldn't have been that like household name in wrestling if he stayed in WWE.
He would have been part of Hit Row.
Yeah,
Look
and
how
it's
great
like
Hit Row was.
yeah, and a lot of the stuff that he's already done in AEW, he never would have been able to even get close to doing in
No.
WWE. So it feels
Oh
like
my god.
he's gonna probably end up being like maybe not a lifer, but he's gonna be there for a while because I think this, it's like you kind of feel loyal in a way to the company that lets you kind of blossom and become the best
Mhm.
version of yourself and be the most successful. I'm not saying he'll never go back to WWE. He might have this
Yeah, yeah.
desire to be at Mania or something, but yeah, I think it's like the right place, right time for him.
He has probably one of the most catchiest theme songs that you have a legit choreographed dance to thanks to his manager, and he comes out straight face, no dancing whatever to it while the entire crowd is doing the Prince Nana swerve when I
Mm.
drive when I ride, all doing that, and he's just going out there like, "What's up?" He's just like looking at the crowd, and it's just absolutely incredible. Oh my god, he's my favorite heel. He's my favorite heel.